Hello, good afternoon and welcome to Rangers Radio. Join myself, Oxshire, on the panel for this post-match show. It's Port Bear. Mark, how we doing, Mark?
Afternoon, lads. Afternoon, Rangers Radio listeners. A very good start to the afternoon, guys.
I must admit, I never seen that result coming, but it'll mean nothing unless we win the day. But I believe you've got today's team, mate.
I've got today's team. The starting 11 will be McGregor in goal, Tavernier, Goldson, Edmondson, Barisic, Davies, Kamara and Arfield with a midfield three. And my forward line will be Ojo, Stewart and Defoe. There's a few interesting changes here today.
Yeah, I mean, I think we thought the centre halves would get changed, but I thought most people thought it would maybe be Katic coming in.
That's what I actually said in Friday night show. I would have preferred Katic and Hollander, but he still changed it. So we'll see what happened today. I've been fancying a look at this boy for a number of weeks. So knew this boy's get his chance as well. So hope he takes it.
I mean, he's not put a foot wrong when he's played for us. When I've seen him, I know there was a lot of friendly games and early European ties, but the boy's done okay.
He seems solid. You know, you got to remember he's still a young boy. I did say at the start of the season I felt him and Katic were probably the future of Rangers as centre half positions. But he's never put a foot wrong whenever I've seen him playing the friendlies and stuff. The Katic isn't doing much wrong. I just think at this precise moment we've got four decent centre halves and two young ones coming behind Goldson and Ander.
So we then move into the midfield. I think we pretty much were there with that. Obviously, Davis, we knew that Jack was injured, so a straight replacement with Kamara. And then we knew that obviously Aribo wasn't quite there yet, so he's on the bench. And then Scott Arfield plays in the middle. And then we go to the forwards, which all the talking will be about, I think, most of the talking about the game. What's your thoughts on the forward players?
I think Greg Stewart deserves to bear merit, you know, still because of the Aberdeen match. He never really got much run it against the young boys. And I think probably just try to freshen up. Maybe with Alfredo going away on international duty with Colombia, he's maybe thought, right, the wee man's maybe due a rest. I'll start Defoe. It's at Ibrox, you know, plenty of space, plenty of big pitch, you know, plenty of space for Defoe to work in. But I think Morelos will still have his say in the game. I really do. Comes to Ojo, I know we say the Ojo's probably, I think that's a wee surprise for me today. I thought I'd have been Barker would maybe in the day. I was hoping Barker today.
You give me the subs again, Mark?
Sorry?
You give me the substitutes?
The team again?
The substitutes.
McGregor, Tavernier, Goldson, Edmondson, Barisic, Davies, Kamara, Arfield, Ojo, Stewart and Defoe.
And have you got the substitutes?
The substitutes are Foderingham, Polster, Katic, Halliday, Aribo, Murphy and Morelos. So Barker's now on the bench. Murphy
will be the talking point there.
Aye, that's, you know, I just seen that was small print at the bottom of the page here. But definitely Murphy's in. Barker's not even there.
I didn't even think Aribo would be near the squad today, but there you go.
His creativity, you know, Hamilton will be definitely tough to break down. There's no doubt about that, and that's why I think definitely Morelos and Aribo could have a big say in today's result. As you said earlier on, Ox, I just hope we can go on and get a positive result today and go tap the league. You know, this is a gift because none of us seen this coming. None of us seen us dropping points so early, and especially against Livingston. No, Livingston are tough. We've played them twice. The ragdoll them today, as much as the ragdoll does, we gave our centre halves a lot of pelters for that, and rightly so. But that big lad up front today, Dykes, the exact same to them two. The exact same.
No, we Rangers are a club for everyone and anyone. We can sign Dykes.
Well, he's a young guy. He's a young player. Is he their player? I don't know. He's a young loan to them. I really don't know. But I think he's worth a punt. You can develop him. I remember it was the cup game with McCoy even said, at the time, he sees something in him. There's a striker, one of your legendary strikers. And he's an absolute handful. He looks murder to play against. You got to remember, Julian's a £7 million, player for the French league, and he just ragdolled him and all. £7 million player, they made him look ordinary. He gave him a hard time the whole game. He was raging. He chased him off the pitch and all sorts of day at full time. He was absolutely furious at the big boy day. I like him because he seems to wind people up. But he's definitely worth a punt, I think.
All right, so if people want to join us, give their thoughts on today's team selection. The number's 0141 356 1972. Or join us at Skype at rangersradio.online. When you be brought into the call, we are very, very happy. Old school blue. I mean, obviously you've got to take in the big picture, but I would have started Morelos today personally.
I said that. I said today, and I said on Friday night, it would start for me every single game, and I would always use Defoe as an impact player. That's what, as I said before, that's what I thought he was brought in for. But maybe we're talking about these legs the other night, manager to say a few people were carrying knocks. Maybe he's one of the ones that was carrying a knock, and he just maybe not made it through, the full training session, just towards today's game. So maybe managers just threw him in the rocks just to make sure, look, let's just make sure.
I'm always a great believer, mate. If you're fit enough for the bench, you're fit enough to start, mate.
I agree. God, I used to bandage myself up to play games, ankle straps, and the older I got, the more straps seem to go on. I was like a mummy when I got on the pitch. But I know what you mean, mate. If you can't, unless you can't run, you shouldn't want to bench. But if you're good enough for the bench, fit enough for the bench, you should start. I mean, you can learn it the reverse. You can let them start, go as a lead, then maybe say we're 2-0, 3-0 at half time, whip them off and put the 4 on. Then you could have done it in reverse, but maybe it's tactical. We don't know. Maybe I think Stuart and Defoe and training maybe even looking good together, similar to Arfield and Defoe. We don't know. But maybe it's tactical.
Aye, well, look, Morelos, Defoe's goals per minute's better, so maybe if we give him a full game, we're expecting at least 4 or 5 off just him.
Aye, Defoe's definitely been banging since pre-season. He's a definite goal scorer in the box, a definite goal scorer, and we really appreciate that.
All right, I think we've been joined by a caller. Let me just see who that is. We've been joined by the global ambassador. Evening, big man.
How are you doing, gentlemen?
How we doing, mate?
Oh, excellent. I tuned in on the phone there. I didn't know their score, but that's us, yeah. Got to get our foot on the throat of Scottish football now. Don't take it off it till I get you off this phone. You hear me all right, aye?
Aye, we can hear you, mate.
Right, sorry, boys. Sorry, aye. There's an opportunity for us. Could you run through that team again? Because I just...
All right, it's McGregor in goals, Tavernier and Barisic, Edmondson and Goldson in the middle of defence, midfielder Davis, Kamara and Arfield with Ojo, Greg Stewart and Defoe up front. Substitutes,
that's enough.
Substitutes are Foderingham. Let me just think of them in front of him. Foderingham, Halliday, Murphy, Morelos, Aribo, Katic and Polster. So even in the substitutes, but we still should enough. We should be, after today, we should be several goals clear and 2 points clear at the top of the league.
Aye, definitely. It's a must. The same team talk as last week. In there, did the demo, man. I think we'll get goals. We're looking for 4, 5 goals today again, just to reaffirm our dominance. You know what I mean? Like a lion pisses on them. We should just be doing the exact same at Scottish football here.
You here?
Assert our dominance.
We've also been joined by Smurf. How we doing, Smurf?
No bad. How's yourself?
All right, mate. I am a bit. Well, hopefully this good mood continues for the next sort of hour and a half, 2 hours, mate.
Aye. Here's hoping, eh? Here's hoping. Aye, I thought I didn't fancy Livingston to win, but always felt they might, maybe not even in this game, but at some point in the season, a team like Livingston maybe be vulnerable to dropping points. To team like Livingston, maybe a draw or something, but
yep.
That was some result. That
gave us some boost. We've also been joined by Aussie Jerry. Afternoon, Aussie, or good evening, Aussie, whatever it is.
Good morning, mate.
How we doing, mate? Which one of your mind, mate?
Oh, good, mate. That's a bit of an interesting team we got today.
What's the big decisions for you? Is it Edmondson, or is it Defoe, or is it Murphy on the bench? There's a lot of talking points there.
I mean, it's all those three, and then it's Stewart starting as well.
I thought Stewart was a certainty to start because of his performance last week, mate. I cut across you. I think we've been joined by Bridgeman at the game. Hello, Bridge.
It's no Bridge, it's JFK.
All right, JFK.
How you doing, guys?
How we doing, mate?
I got his phone. He's not even here yet. A finger? No, he's not here.
It'll be A&E.
Finger.
What do you think of the team, guys?
I mean, I would have started Morelos personally. Apart from that,
Aye. I'd have had Morelos all day, mate.
Well,
quite surprised at that.
Are these not the games that we have to use the other players?
I would agree with you.
These games, aye.
Is that you, Al? Aye.
I see a problem here. Aye, how you doing, big man?
All right, pal, I'm all right. I'm just on at the bistro here, mate. Do get the Bears here.
All right, we'll cut across you, mate. We've got 12 on the call. We'll hear enough for you.
Right, guys, enjoy the game. I'll speak to you later.
Enjoy the football. Look out for James for Tennessee, mate.
Take care, Jimmy.
Cheers, Jimmy, mate.
Look out for James for Tennessee. Aussie, what's your thinking, mate? How's it going to go for you?
Well, we obviously need to capitalise on the other result tonight. We need to come out of the blocks. I can understand Defoe starting because Morales, he put in a load of work on Thursday night. So Edmondson, yeah, good to give him a go. See how he goes with Cadix.
Golson.
Yeah, Golson at the back. I mean, I would have liked to have seen Cadix start.
Aye, I suppose Stevie Gerrard's got his thoughts, hasn't he?
Aye.
You know,
but he's the manager, so he knows best.
Well, put it this way: we can all shout and ball, but if we get a 3-0 win the day, Mark, we're sitting 2 points clear, and we're 4 goals better than they were.
Well, I said that the other night. That was my prediction: 3-0, a good strong 3-0 victory on Friday night. I still believe that. I think today's team's maybe purely tactical. The way he's set the team up, to me, it seems to be a bit of pace in the team today. So I feel 3-0 strong. And I'm going to fancy Stewart for a couple of days. You know what? I just hope he picks up the form for Aberdeen. I think that wee man is really going to have a big say today. But
carry on, mate.
Sorry. I think Stewart, just to carry on his form for Aberdeen, I think he's going to have a big say. Definitely will have a big say today. And so will Morelos for the bench. I still think he'll have a part to play today. Because as we know, Hamilton play very similar. Table Livingston play. So they'll have a double block, like I've mentioned, and they'll be hard to break down, Ox.
Well, it's about, for me, sometimes with these teams, it's about starting at the right tempo. But we've also been joined by Lawbear. Afternoon, Lawbear.
Afternoon, Jets. How you doing?
Oh, is that orange top I see?
Yep. No joke. Swear down I put it on this morning, and there, look what happens.
Keep it on all season.
We'll need to get you a blue one for the European. You can keep that for the domestic games. How's that sound?
I've got all of them, so I'll just have to make sure I wear the right ones at the right time, you know what I mean?
So what's your thinking of the day, mate?
Listen, I don't have any issue with the changes he's made. Might not have played Ojo today. I might have given him a bit of a break. Maybe played. I'm not sure if Barker's on the bench or not.
No, Barker's
no, he's not.
It's Jamie Murphy.
Murphy is.
He's never going to start him though, is he? So that makes sense then. It seems that Goldson is his mainstay. It looks like. I don't think we're going to see him getting dropped at all unless it's an injury. So I think we just have to accept that he's Gerrard's number one. Hope to see, as Stardog will say, Jorge have a good game. Yeah, I'm pleased with the rest of the team. I'm quite happy with it.
Oh, Stardog, he's busy today. He texts me. He's absolutely delighted that Jorge started, but he's gutted that Katic is on the bench. He doesn't know what to laugh and greet.
Listen, we need to take advantage of this today. We need to put a marker down. It needs to be the same kind of display as last week against the Sheep. No mistakes, no nerves. It's at Ibrox. Get there, play. If we play to our game, we'll hammer them.
Here. Smurf, in you come, mate.
Great to see the boy Edmondson getting a start. Really, see how he does. He's got a lot of pace, so I quite fancy him. Like the boys are saying, Goldson, he's just Gerrard's man, isn't he? And you can't see past him. But I'd like to see Jamie Murphy coming on later in the game, maybe for a wee cameo appearance. I thought he might change. I thought he might change it up front and drop Morelos to the bench. I don't know why. I think I just had a gut feeling really. He's going away for international football, so long way to South America, isn't it?
I'm not sure if they're playing these games in Europe, mate. Sometimes they play a couple of games in Europe.
Do they really? Aye.
I'm not sure.
Maybe they are. But the other thing is as well, it's just Greg Stewart starting. He's a very, very clever football player, and obviously Defoe's got a good football brain. I'd like to see them start together anyway, and see how that prospers going forward. It's a long season, and playing Hamilton at home, they play with sort of two banks of four, sort of sat in their own 18-yard box sort of thing, but they're difficult to break down. But this is going to be one of our. There's no easy games, but this is a game we'd be expected to win. So
and I think that's the point. I think that's the point that Big Al's making, isn't it, Big Al? This is maybe the one game you can change your players.
Oh, this is a game that you have to utilise the squads on. We're at home, we're playing against I'm not going to say a Diddy team, but they're a Diddy team. I'm just looking at something here. Have we only had 5 goals against us in the league?
We lost 2 against them, 1 against Kilmarnock, 1 against Livingston, and 1 against Hibs, mate.
So we've only lost 5 goals in the league. You asked the other night there in regards to what part of the defence is, what part of the team, defence, midfield or forward line thing. But when you look at it, that it's certainly the defence is producing it. That's inclusive of McGregor. And the mainstay is Goldson. We can be critical of him, we can be critical of Tavernier, but at the end of the day, if they've only lost 5 goals to league, that's a no bad return. I'm not too much a man for stats, but when you look at the type of stats, that's why Goldson's there, isn't it? That's why Tavernier's there. Barisic, he's up to his game. McGregor is what he is. And the other 3 defenders, Katic, Big Edmondson's getting his chance today, and Big Hilander. I mean, 5 goals, that's really good, you know what I mean? So, he loves Goldson. Fair enough, he loves Goldson.
You get that with managers. There's players they trust. They just trust them, and that's it.
I trust them for the I understand that. So, look, we're looking for goals today. Just get the foot on the throat of Scottish football. Just do that. Just do that for us Rangers. We'll all be happy.
Aussie Jer, how's it going to go for you today? You're usually close with your predictions.
I'm hoping for a clean sheet, another clean sheet. Maybe 4-0.
And what about the second half, mate?
2-0.
Oh, Max just messaged me. Everybody likes to know what Max gone. Max gone for 6-0 today.
Wow.
He's gone for
4 in the
6-0.
first half, 2 in the second half.
That's what he's gone for. Oh, Max, and he's confident.
We'll take that. Take that with me.
As long as we get the 3 points.
Aye, that's what.
You'd like to get a couple of goals, wouldn't you? Just to get above them in goals and points. A win. So what is that? I'm just trying to get the league up here. So when we score 3 goals, we'll go above them and goals.
We're a goal ahead of them already. We're a goal ahead of them now because of that result today.
Yeah.
Could you imagine we won that Old Firm game, boy?
I don't.
No, we're 21 goals for, so we're a goal behind them at the moment.
No, they've got 2 to come off today, mate.
Our goals for, yeah, but
I've got the league in front of me.
That's
goal difference. Sorry, aye.
Goal difference. We're 16. They're 15, I believe.
We were never going to catch that goal difference after the Old Firm game. That was it, finished, and we were ahead of them.
Aye.
Mark, now that people have just joined us, can you give us the team and the substitutes, mate?
Team is today. We've got McGregor in goal, Tavernier, Goldson, Edmondson, Barisic on the back. Midfield 3, Davies, Kamara and Arfield. Ojo, Stewart and Defoe. And my subs today are Fotheringham in goal, Pulsar, Katic, Halliday, Aribo, Murphy and Morelos. That's your team for the day.
Anybody surprised like me that Aribo's in the squad?
No, he's only banged his head.
I just thought, as you say, it's a game we could hopefully win. Give him another week to get it, and then he's got a break, you know.
I'm surprised. I would have just left him till after the international break and no risk it. That's what I think we've got enough in the squad to cover it. I know, obviously, with Jack not being there, he might have just put an extra bit of cover on the bench, but you've got the likes of Halliday there that could probably fit into that. You've got Katic that could come into defence, and Edmondson could move up a little bit. So, yeah, a little bit surprised, but
sometimes there's
the managers,
players, guys. Sometimes, sometimes there's no stop.
No,
players,
you go ahead.
You know, if a player himself, you know, wants to play, I remember, you know, you'd have to put a bullet in my head to stop me playing, no matter what happened to me when I played. So, you know, it depends on the guy. I think it depends on the man. If he's been nipping Stephen Gerrard's ear, you know, I went in. He probably wanted to play. I remember, I'm sure when he got the injury, he didn't want to come off. He didn't want to come off at the time.
That's right.
He wanted to stay on.
That's what I was going to say. Yeah.
So that tells me a bit about the guy. You know what I mean?
Correct.
Fox was like as well when he played, mate, but the wind had to be perfect so it didn't upset his hair. The temperature had to be right so it didn't do his breathing. And it couldn't be too warm so the sweat would go for the photographs. So he was like, he always wanted to play.
Yeah, so I'm just going to drop off right, get ready for the game. So enjoy, hopefully it's a result, okay?
All right.
Enjoy, mate. Cheers.
Enjoy the game, all better, and maybe speak to you after when we're top of the league.
Cheers. Hopefully, mate, hopefully. Cheers.
Aye.
Big Al, did you see it coming so quickly that we could be sitting top of the league?
I don't know. When they appointed Popcorn Teeth, I always thought we're better than that. I always thought there was going to be controversy with him. So, we should have been. We really let ourselves down when we played them. Really did. But you keep talking about that. Did you learn a lesson? He probably learned a big lesson that day. He probably met a few boys in the garage after it, or at the shops or something. You know what I mean? Pull your head in a bit, start thinking. You know what I mean? He probably got told a few things. No bad, no in a bad way, but you know what I mean. So he learnt a few things for that, and we certainly have. I mean, we criticise, but we just want to see our team being successful. It's only frustration on my part whenever I just want us to be winning.
It's difficult when you come on the show. It's when you have a bad result, you get fired up more than you have a good result.
Aye. You're the same.
Smurf, when you come, mate.
Aye, it's as you say, it's when you get fired up, that after a bad result, you're irrational, aren't you? I think today, I think if we get an early goal, I think we could take 4 or 5 off him today, and
aye,
but it's if you don't get that early goal, and it's the weather's no great, and all these factors start coming into it, and you may be scratching about for a 1-0 mollification or whatever. But hopefully we get after a flyer. Start with plenty of pace, plenty of tempo, and down their throats right free off, and get an early goal, and should set us up really nicely. But
is that confident? Can I ask you a question?
Aye, mate.
Is that you looking at that as a fan, or is that you thinking that that's what the players will feel? Because I think us as fans, what you've just described there is definitely, if we don't get the first goal early, we're on edge, yeah. But I think that a lot of the players, I think you've seen it in a lot of the performances, maybe not all over in a 90-minute period, but I think they're very level-headed.
No,
I think there is a calmness about our team, you know what I mean?
You're spot on.
Even a 1-0 mollification,
I think it'll
go top of the league, but we'll be disappointed if it's not a 4-0 mollification, because we never got that. That's how high our standards are, eh?
I think what you're saying there is right. It's not a case of just looking at it as a fan. I'm looking at it as a fan who sees an opportunity to not just win the game. I would expect to win the game anyway, and if that takes over 90 minutes, if it takes a 91st minute goal, a sclaff or something for a break,
deflection
or whatever, you'll take anything. But I don't see that. I see this as a fabulous opportunity to not only go 2 points ahead, but also to go 2 points ahead and maybe 5 goals ahead in goal difference.
Aye, correct.
That's really my point, really. Yeah.
It's a chance, guys. It's a chance we never thought we'd get. My personal opinion, I didn't think we'd get it so quick. I really didn't. I thought after they beat us, they were going to go new from strength to strength, and we would just be probably catching up the rest of the season. As long as we kept, we winning the results, they won the results, we're always going to be 3 behind. But listen, guys, without having to play Celtic again, we could be top league today. This is the pressure reversed onto them. The pressure's now going to be reversed, hopefully today, and we'll go lay a marker down 1-3-0. Strong performance. It's a very mobile looking forward line. So, let's go and do us today and take this opportunity and keep it. We're Rangers. We're going to be at the summit. The SPL day, I believe, and that's different because Celtic's not had that pressure for a long, long time. Let's see how they react.
And then they've got 2 weeks to deal with it.
Aye.
Can I just ask you a question as well? So see how we're the past 2 games they've played before us, right? Is that going to be the same as long as we stay in Europe? Will they always play the game before us?
No, mate.
How is that working out?
They were on the telly. That was a telly game.
No.
And yours is a 3 o'clock kickoff because it moved because of Europe. Yeah.
Right. So okay, that's the only reason. Because I'd rather be in this position than playing before. I think this is a better position. You know what you're up against. Like you see what's been dealt, and you can juggle your cards.
But if we were sitting 2 points clear, mate, and we won 1-0, we go 5 points clear, and the pressure's goes in as the season goes on. If we knew to next May, I'd take a 1-0. I'm a bridge man. I've turned into bridge.
Aye, definitely.
Aye. As long as 55.
You take
a long season, man.
Aye.
There's some shows.
Do you know something that if I could just come in there? I think Is it Mark? I think Mark was saying there he didn't really fancy him to drop points, and they've signed a lot of continental players and different guys, for abroad that I think they look great when they're playing at their midden, big expansive pitch and that. But see, going to places like Livingston and even Hamilton and that, and these pitches, wee tight artificial surfaces, big physical teams. The Scottish guys and the guys that have been around the place for a wee while will be used to that. But like that big Julian the day you get ragdolled. He's never come up against Anthony's Puff before. Not
just letting you know, this is Rangers radio. If you want to go and talk about that.
But what I'm trying to say is, I'm not surprised that I didn't expect them to lose, but I wouldn't have been surprised if it had been a draw. And I would have I'll expect them to drop more points in a similar fashion as the season goes on.
Well, they dropped points on the grass last week.
Aye.
Just
they're wanting to drop their clays in a wash machine. That's
just been the HR department. The HR department's just been on a sick note. Bridge will be off for a week. It's his finger. He'll not be able to go on mute.
Sick note, Bridge. That's the name, the sick note. Yep.
He'll not be able to press the mute button, so that's him record.
Imagine sitting on your own finger. What was he up to? Sitting on his own finger, by the way.
I don't want to know.
I know, eh? You get to that age and you've done it all. You need to try something different.
I think today as well, we need to cap it for another reason. And it's that, December's a difficult month for us. If you look at the fixture list.
They're complaining about the December fixtures already, mate.
Are they?
They're complaining about them. They could potentially end up with 2 more games than us in December to play.
I hope so. Good.
They're worried about their body. Their gyros, what we call them. I've never had one. I don't even know. They're worried about their gyro payments. That's what they're worried about.
Anyway,
they're not worried about anything else.
Afternoon caller.
It's Tracy here. Sorry, I'm loaded
Tracy,
to the
why
call.
are you not at the game?
Because I've got bronchitis and I'm in my bed.
That's
I'm just phoning up about Bridgman's finger, right? My pal, I introduced my pal to the bistro and she's just texted me and says they go to my get well card and a packet of plasters and white chocolate fingers.
So they got him some grapes.
Superb.
I bet there's a guy called Kipper gets something to do with that, Tracy.
I think it is actually Skipper. It's probably done it. So I mean, sorry, I sound a bit like a man with this voice. But so that was a good result today, wasn't it? For the
brilliant! Never seen that coming, did you?
What? No, I did not actually. But then you never know these plastic pitches, That's it. That Dykes looked a good player. I actually watched the game, which I actually never do, but I actually watched him today, and he's a good player, good striker.
He's Australian, that boy, isn't he?
He came to the Gold Coast. He signed to the Queen of the South. His contract's up 2022. They've signed him to.
A few $100,000 might move him.
He might have been good for us, actually. We could have been doing with him.
But I wouldn't
get a bit of a handful right enough.
I wouldn't be worrying.
Anyway, I'm going to go, guys, because my throat is really sore, and I'm going to get myself sorted for the watch the game.
Right.
My first game I've missed this season. Right, I'll catch you later. Take care, guys. Enjoy the game.
Cheers.
And hopefully we'll get after the league tonight. All right. Cheers. Bye. Bye.
What a woman. That was brilliant.
Get well soon, kid. Oh, outrageous.
You couldn't script this, so you couldn't.
I wonder if he'll eat his white chocolate fingers at half time.
I'll tell you now, they'll not see the light of day. Oh dear.
Funny.
He went from bridge to fingers in one night. It was funny. I don't know if you heard him. My on at the start of the show on Friday night. He went, oh.
No, I didn't hear it at the beginning. No, a bit later, didn't I?
Oh, it was funny. Anyway, Mark, just if people have just joined us, use the team.
Team is today, we've got McGregor in goal, Tavernier, Goldson, Edmondson, Barisic make up your back four. Midfield three are Davis, Kamara and Arfield, and a forward three of Ojo, Stewart, Defoe. On our bench, we've got Foderingham, Polster, Katic, Halliday, Aribo, Murphy, and Morelos.
Right. What's a big talking point for you then of this, Smurf?
Big talking point, apart from him getting gubbed. I don't know about it. The one thing that's sort of not really a big talking point, but it's rattling about my head is why the boy Barker's not on the bench and omitted for Jamie Murphy. I wonder if maybe it could just be he's injured or something. Or I found that a bit strange.
Jamie Murphy's been on the bench a couple of times now, so hopefully Jamie will get a cameo today.
I'd love to see it because he's a rare
And if
player.
you want to know what's bouncing about in your head, it's broken bottles, mate, just to let you know.
Aye.
Shrapnel.
Shrapnel. That's my pocket, mate. I don't have any notes.
That's because she's got them all like the rest of us, mate.
Murphy must be showing something. Murphy must be showing something in training, guys.
Jamie Murphy's a real good football player.
I like him.
He's an intelligent football player. Now, Jamie, linking with the better players we've got in our team now, because when Jamie came into the team, he didn't have the greatest of sides, you know.
No, he was probably one of the stronger players, wasn't he, Ox? He was probably the one, you know, he's too intelligent for what we had running about us at the time. But now that we've got, you know, players probably better than him and on par, I think you'll see, you know, a better Jamie Murphy, and you'll also see good link-up play for him, because he does bring a lot from that left side. I know he's not the paciest, but I think his first touch, you know, and his game intelligence gets him, you know, gives him an extra yard. So he does. He's definitely got quality. As I said, he must be showing something in training if he's at least making the bench. I'm presuming Barker, like Smurf said, is injured.
I would assume that, Tommy. I would just maybe think that he's wanting to give Murphy maybe a cameo, potentially if things go well. Taking Big Al's point of view, this is maybe the time you can make changes.
Aye, maybe.
We keep you up there, Smurf. Right, how's it going? Big Al doesn't make predictions. Max went for 6-0. Marks went for 3-0. Aussies went for, was it 4, Aussie?
Aye, 4-0.
Right, Smurf, you've got to get it right.
4-0.
Yeah.
4-0.
Aye, I'll go with that.
Did your team win the day, Aussie?
No, they get up 2-0.
Aye. Did you watch the league?
Grand final.
Aye.
My team wasn't playing. My brother's team was. He's not very happy.
Cool. Sorry to digress, gentlemen.
Who won?
They play in the red, white and blue. Roosters beat Canterbury.
Did they?
The Canterbury are in gearing and the boys in the red, white and blue pumped them. Well, I didn't really pump them, but they beat them anyway.
90,000 crowd?
I don't know. What's that Aussie Stadium hold?
80. I think it was about 82.
Sydney. 85 or something.
Yeah.
It's no physical enough game for Smurf, that Aussie rules.
No.
Rugby league.
Oh, was that rugby league?
Yeah.
All right, I watched a wee bit of that last night, digressing with the £1 million game, as I've called it here. Anyway, Mark, give us a quick shout out. Come on, Mark, you've turned into Bridgeman.
He's damaged his finger.
Aye. Wait for white chocolate.
Mark, you're turning into a new star dog. You're a new star dog.
No, I've got a bit go on him yet.
There's only one star.
There's only one club day that.
Go on then, Mark, give us a shout out.
I don't know what
on the spot. Steal this one in. We're all Rangers fans all over the world, particularly here. Just keep it going for the Rangers. Keep it going. You can always use that one.
Do you know, I was going to steal pitches, but I was like, I can't do it. I need to be original.
Well, it's no work trying to be original, is it?
No.
Right, we'll try again. You're asking.
Right.
Mark,
Aye.
Give us a shout out.
Well, fucking hell.
He's nervous. Leave the boy alone. He's on
This
the
has
radio
been
here to
Rangers.
millions of people all over the world.
This has
Oh
been
my
Rangers
God.
Radio. We'll be back approximately 15 minutes after the final whistle when the Bears will be sitting tapping the league. Take it away, old school blue.
Man, the teddy bears.